James, you've committed yourself to another season at Celtic. You truly are a one-club man. How pleased are you to be staying on another year?
No, I'm absolutely delighted. I think I've been here, came through the youth, been here my full career. Loved every minute of it. It's been so successful, my time here, and yeah, no, I'm delighted to have signed another year and just give my best for the club for however long I'm going to be here.
I think you walked through the doors first of all as a youngster in 2008, signed your first professional contract in 2010. Was it always your thought, was it always your ambition to stay here for your career?
I think it's hard when in football, like things can change so quickly. But obviously after I made my debut, and as I said, it was a really good couple of years that I had at the start, and then you go through a wee bit of transition, and then, as I said, we went through like a really successful time, and it feels as though it's been in so quick. But as I said, we've had so many great moments, so many big games involved in like the teams that you play against, the trophy, you're going for every trophy every year, like the pressure, and I think just coming through the youth here and playing my full career here is, looking back, like just now, it's been unbelievable. And as I said, I've signed this other year, and I'll just keep giving my best while I'm here.
In the time that you've been at Celtic, James, you have become the club's most decorated player. It's something that we all know you for. You've scored now 17 seasons in succession. You have got medals coming out your ears. What is there still left for you here to achieve?
As I said, I think maybe like when Rodgers first came in, he always said, like, when you win a trophy, you get hungry and you enjoy it that much, and you want more. And I think that's just how the club's been, especially in my time here. And as I said, it's the feeling here. It's unbelievable. It's a real like tight group. Every change room I've had, like the fans everywhere you go. It's unbelievable. And I think you get addicted to playing here and the feeling for playing here. So as I said, I've always said that, especially the last couple of years, you look back and the stuff you've done, it's really good. But as I said, while I'm still playing, I can hopefully still keep contributing and helping the team when I can, and I'm just going to give everything until I finished, and definitely when I do stop it, I'll look back and so many great memories. But as I said, hopefully I can make a few more before I do finish. Yeah,
you'll be 35 this summer. Will this be your last year in the game, or are you just taking it sort of month by month, year by year?
I think every player that you speak to, ex-players, I think everyone's different. But no, I think I've felt good this year. I like how when I've come in, I've tried to help the team, and hopefully I can do that the remainder of the season. And obviously I've signed for next year as well. So it's always been, when you get a bit older, like being a part of the squad and helping out maybe the younger boys and helping the staff. And as I said, like kind of older ones have been there as well. So as I said, like I want to come back pre-season after this season and hopefully keep contributing. And as I said, I don't know if it'll be my last year. I'll see what I feel and see what the club decide on that as well.
Yeah, and there's no room for sentimentality in football. You're here and you've got the contract on merit, because the truth is you are still contributing on the pitch. I mean, as most recently coming off the bench and providing that spark in the cup semi-final. For yourself as well, I'm assuming you wouldn't want to hang around here if you weren't contributing like that.
No, definitely. I think Celtic's, every game's a massive game. They're looking for trophies, and managers under pressure to get results in that as well. And every window since I've been here, we always sign players in my position in the summer and January. So you're always having to prove yourself, and it starts with the players in the change room. You have to prove yourself to the manager, the new coaching team, whoever it's going to be. All the time throughout my career, and obviously to the fans, and you need to be playing at a high level to be at Celtic. So no, as I said, I enjoy working hard, and they're like still ready for the fight and still want to try and get as many minutes as I can before I do finish. What
would you say to any kind of young player starting out the career, maybe some of the young boys here, in the B team, or young guys breaking through into the first team? What would your best bit of advice be to them in terms of having that longevity in your career?
I think you can't look too far ahead. I think especially when younger players come up and train, I think when they just show that what they've got, I think don't try and be anyone else. Just whatever attributes are, whoever's got you to your ability to get you into that situation, you just keep working hard and keep showing that what you've got. And as I said, I think Celtic's obviously we've had some really good young players coming through and playing in the first team as well. So I think we have got the club has been really good for that over the years, and I think that does help. Especially in my time when we've got like a mix of Scottish boys and like foreign boys coming in. I think we've always had the balance right as well, and I think that is that's big for Celtic's future.
And I know you want to keep playing for as long as you can, but have you thought about what you might want to do when you retire? Is it coaching? Is it the media side of things? What do you fancy?
I definitely know the media, but no, I think I love football. That's all I've ever done, and I enjoy it every day. Like about the boys every day, and just that feeling that you get playing and involved. I love watching football and that as well. So no, definitely look to be in football in some capacity. But as I said, I enjoy working hard, try to stay fit and help the team, and hopefully I can do that definitely for another year and hopefully longer, and see what happens next year.
I mentioned about your accomplishments already. If you score for Celtic next season, you will equal Jimmy McMenemy, who has got 18 seasons a scorer successively at Celtic. No one's done more than that. Is that the kind of stat that kind of fires you on?
No, really, to be honest. I think, as I said, I think since we've got older the last couple of years, like people will come and tell me different stats and like different things that you've done. But to be honest, it's really good hearing, and I think once I finish, I'll maybe look into it more. But I think when you're here, there's a gate like as I said, with the cup semi-final, like the weekend there, and it's back to the league, and I think it's just been like that. It's been like relentless over the years. So, not to be honest, don't think too far ahead with any stuff like that.
Great to have you for another year, at least, James. Congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you.